Hey traders, it's John Howell here, and in this video I'm going to walk you through all the details or the 4 steps to becoming an amazing trader. And each of these 4 steps are going to really help you out when trying to trade the markets and so on and so forth. Now, one thing I want to share with you is that I've been trading the markets now for 15 years. My first 2 years I was $250,000 in debt and almost facing bankruptcy. I went to my very first 7-figure mentor, and he taught me some amazing things that really helped me start to make progress in the markets. And now I'm also getting coached right now by another 7-figure mentor in the markets. And he's also helped me understand a lot more of the mindset, the foundations, the things we're going to talk about today. So, and ever since I've been coached by these 7-figure mentors, I've made more and more progress ever since. Remember, my first 2 years, I was $250,000 in debt. And then by starting to apply these things I'm going to talk to you about in this training today, it really started to allow me to start to help me move forward. Okay, so that's a bit of a backstory of where I came from and what's actually helped me. And now I'm on my way to becoming a 7-figure trader as well. But I'm going to share this stuff with you right now, the 4 steps. So get a pen, get a paper, and get ready to learn this right now. So the very first step that has really helped me out when it comes to trading the markets is having one simple edge. Now, what does that one simple edge mean? It simply just means having one simple trading system or one simple trading setup. See, a lot of people, they focus on having a lot of indicators and having a lot of trading systems. And the reason why they're doing that, right, is because, and you know, they're obviously, they want a lot of trades and they want to be right on every single trade. Make sense? So you may be in a situation right now where you may be trying to make a profit on every single trade, but you realize there's a win-loss ratio, right? You realize that some of the trades are just going to be part of the losers. If you have 2 or 3 losers in a row and you have a 60% win-loss ratio, that's just normal. Do you know what I mean? Like that's going into a bit of the mindset. I'll talk about that in a minute. But it's so important to have just one simple edge. And I would say the best thing that's actually helped me get ahead in the markets is actually having a trading system that is based on the charts itself, not indicators, and is a trend following system, right? Because the highest probability trades is with the underlying direction of the trend. Makes sense? And you know yourself, right? If you look at a chart, the trend is your friend. Makes sense? And remember, trading is all about probability. And so therefore, the highest probability trades are with the trend. So when you're trading a system, always trade a system that is with the trend. Because remember, we are never going to be in a situation where we're going to generate a profit 100% of every single trade. So to increase the probability to get ahead in the markets, we need to be able to follow the trend. Right now, my success is 90+% success rate, and that is completely flipped from where I was when I first started, because because of my trading system, I have a trend following trading system, and I'm following the trend. Does that make sense? Now, the next biggest thing that's actually helped me out in the markets has been what I call the CDP. This is consistency, discipline, and patience. Listen, if you have a one simple trading system and you know it works, even a 70% success rate, but you're not consistent at trading that system every single time, you're not disciplined to only take in those setups, and you're not patient, meaning, and especially patient, meaning that you only wait for those really good quality setups, then you're going to have a hard time moving forward in the markets, right? Especially being patient. One of the hardest things for most traders when they're trading the markets is that they're impatient. Right? That your trading system may have 3 trades this week, and next week there might not be no trades. And it's our job to only take those good quality trades where we get unstuck. And you might be in the same situation right now, is that where we get unstuck, right, is that we don't have those A quality setups, so therefore we start to take all this other rubbish and we end up going backwards. And a month later we're just like, man, why did I take those trades? I overtraded, etc., etc. You probably know exactly what I'm talking about. So consistency, discipline, and patience is what I call is a much larger chunk. If the trading system is only about 10% of your success, if you can't employ or deploy consistency, discipline, and patience, then that's where you really need to focus on. Now, the next biggest thing that's really helped me trade the markets and get ahead in the markets is learning how to read the charts better, right? Becoming a chart reading master. And you know yourself, right, that the better you can read the charts, the better trader you'll be. Now, why is that? Because the better I can understand what's happening in the markets right now, that gives me the ability to let my profits run because I understand what's happening in the markets right now. I understand that this probably has potentially a lot more to go in this trade, whether it's up or down, a bullish or bearish trade. And from that process, right, from having the ability to let your profits run and cut your losses short, that's how you can start to have like a lot bigger, the profits to be a lot bigger and your losses to be a lot smaller. Make sense? So learning how to read the charts is so critical in the markets. And the very last step is what I call the foundations or what I call the framework of a successful trader, and then also the mindset of a successful trader. This is one of the biggest things out there, and I touched on this just a minute ago. Just a little bit about this, is that a lot of people, they may trade a trading system and it has a 60% win-loss ratio. Well, do you know that that trading system can have 2 or 3 or 4 losers in a row and it still be normal because you have a 60% win-loss ratio? Even a 70% win-loss ratio, a lot of people think, oh, I have 2 losing trades in a row, therefore it's not going to work, and therefore you go trade something else. Makes sense? And so that's what I call the framework, is that you just got to understand that that's part of the system. That's why with my system, the way that I personally trade the markets, I would prefer to trade less, and I don't trade a lot, but I have a 90+% win-loss ratio and the very, very, very high win-loss ratio, and it really helps me out there. But also understanding what I call the mindset of a successful trader, and it's really helped me out. And from when you start to look at the market, like how do you look at the market, and how does a successful trader look at the market? As I was saying before, I've been now mentored by 2 different 7-figure traders in the markets. And from these 2 different 7-figure traders in the markets, they really have helped me how to look at the markets. What is the mindset of a successful trader? I touched on that just a little bit there. Makes sense? And now, as you know, there's such a depth that we can go here on this training that I don't want to be too long. So what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to be giving you a free Kickstarter package to help you with those areas that I just talked about there. Now, the very first thing I'm going to give you a couple of big courses here for free to help you out. Now, the very first course I'm going to give you today for free is what I call the Foundations to a Successful Trader. This is a complete broken down, many videos, etc. This is a complete course to help you understand what is the foundations, or what I call the framework to a successful trader. I'm also going to be giving you the chart reading mastery package. Now remember, the better you can read the chart, the better trader you be. Now this is the basic but the very important things you need to understand of how to actually read the market. And then once you've learned that, now you're getting ready to go to the advanced chart reading mastery course, which teach you all the advanced charting patterns and the advanced techniques. Like, for example, there's one powerful trading technique there, or charting pattern that I see, that when I see it, it tells me we're getting ready for a big move. So if it breaks, if I see this pattern set up, or this setup happen in the markets, it tells me there's a lot of energy built up in the markets, and when it breaks, we're likely to go for a big run. Make sense? So how would you like to learn, say, that? That's just one of the techniques. How to understand who's in control of the markets right now, and so on and so forth. Also, you're going to get the Millionaire Trader Mindset course. This is actually my 7-figure mentor, broken down into 8 videos, walking you through exactly what is the mindset, and walking you through case studies, stories, and so much more to help you get ahead in the markets, to help you really understand what's really going on as well too. Plus, there's a massive bonus package I'm giving you today, valued at $2,000 there. Now, I'm giving you all these different courses today for free. Now, you're probably saying, John, what's the catch? Obviously, there's a catch there, right? And you know what? There is a catch. And the catch is that this is a blatant and shameless bribe to get you to try out my Master Trader Lab Monthly, but it gets even better. I'm also giving you a free trial to that today as well too. Now, I'm only doing this because it's just a grand opening for my Master Trader Lab Monthly, and it's only up for a few days. So when you click on the button below over on the next page, you'll see when this ends. So click on the button below right now and go over to the next page. You'll be able to see that. Now, what is the Master Trader Lab Monthly? As you can see, right, that having trainings like today, but going into a lot more detail about the trading systems, about the consistency, discipline, patience, about the chart reading techniques. That's really important. Going into absolute detail in trainings about the foundations and mindset. As you can see, there's so many areas you need to know to become a really good trader. Make sense? So every month I'm going to be releasing brand new trainings focusing on one topic alone and going deep into that area to help you. So every single month I'm helping you with all of these areas to help you will help you become what I call a master trader. Makes sense? Now I'm so confident that you're gonna like this that I'm giving you a free trial to this. You're gonna absolutely be blown away. And as a welcome gift, as a bribe to get you to try it out, I'm giving you all these courses today for free. So in the membership area, you'll be able to see all that. And I'm also giving away a free trial, but this is just only up for a few days time frame. Again, click on the button below right now, go over to the very next page, and on the next page, you'll be able to see all the details when this actually ends and so on and so forth. So this is John Howell here. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. I hope you get a bit more of an understanding of what really goes into becoming a successful trader. And as you can see, it's not just the trading system, right? There's all these other areas to help you become a fully rounded, really what I call a master trader. Makes sense? So click on the button below right now, go over to the next page, get access to this free trial and get access to all the free bonuses I talked about today. Go do that right now and I'll see you on the next page.